Good evening. We are coming to you live from the American Sign Museum here in Cincinnati. More on that in a moment, but we have to begin in Minneapolis. For the second time in a week, an ICE agent shot someone last night, deepening the public fear and anger there and once again sending protesters into the streets overnight. Now, with thousands of federal agents already on the ground, President Trump is threatening to send in U.S. troops to protect them if local politicians don't obey the law, as he put it. Chief correspondent Matt Gutman is there and leads us off tonight. Matt, good evening.
Good evening, Tony. There has been essentially continuous tension here since that agent-involved shooting last night. A lot of folks in Minneapolis are wondering what a U.S. military presence would look like here, because after all, there are already about 3,000 federal agents here on the ground, a force that is about 5 times larger than the entire Minneapolis Police Department. We are seeing these federal officers begin to move in on this crowd. In Minneapolis this evening, tensions are soaring. Protesters facing off against federal agents. You get a sense of how many federal troops are out here. And just moments later, they deployed a bunch of chemical agents on this crowd. It is unrest set off by a second ICE agent-involved shooting last night. A Venezuelan migrant was shot after allegedly trying to flee federal officers. He and 2 others were arrested, but the incident ignited the fiercest clashes since the federal government deployed about 3,000 federal immigration agents here. And this video appears to show vandals breaking into a federal official's car and carting off this crate, then spray painting the car. The protests and vandalism prompted that threat from President Trump today to invoke the Insurrection Act if Minnesota politicians don't, quote, obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE.
That would probably lead to more violence.
And tonight there are 2 versions emerging of that shooting. Cell phone footage shared on social media by a state senator appears to show the moments after last night's shooting. A woman called 911 and can be heard pleading for help. The caller says her husband was chased by ICE agents before he reached his home and was shot in front of his family. But according to DHS, Julio Cesar Sosa Solis fled from federal officers, crashed into a parked car, then resisted arrest. 2 other men then came out of a nearby apartment and allegedly attacked the officer with a snow shovel and a broom handle. Fearing for his life, DHS says the ICE agent fired a defensive shot, hitting Sosa Solis in the leg. And just a short time ago, Tony, the FBI putting out a flyer offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to the recovery of stolen government property from that vehicle that we saw vandalized in that vehicle. That, as Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has been pleading with the president, but also the protesters, to tone down the temperature. Tony.